Today's video is just about how you can succeed in A-level biology. This is for all exam boards, so AQA, OCR, EdXL, whatever you're on. I did OCR, but might relate a bit more to OCR than the others. This is also for AS and A2 biology, so don't worry about that as well. First thing you need to do, I'd say, is download the specification, and you can find that on your exam board website. Print that off as well. If you want, you can ask your teacher for it, and the reason I downloaded it and printed it off was because you use that as a revision checklist. Make sure you go through every single point on the specification. If one point might say candidates should be able to explain mitosis, and you know that you need to explain mitosis or whatever. The specification is just basically everything that the exam board can test you on. So make sure you download the specification and you use it for your notes, and make sure you go through every single point on there, because that is everything, like from the beginning to the end, everything that they can test you on. The second thing to do once you've got a hold of the specification is get the textbook which is endorsed by your exam board. So for example, I was on OCR and our exam board endorsed the Heinemann textbook, and our teachers gave that out at the beginning of the year for AS and A2. And basically that's got that book as well. It's kind of side by side with the specification, so everything in the specification the book covers. So use that book, make notes on every single page. They test you on every little bit. For example, in AS biology, where there was a little paragraph on budding, which is asexual reproduction by yeast, and I quickly skimmed, read through it the day before the exam, and there was like a 6 marker on it on budding by yeast. So it does help making notes on every single page of the book, and whether you think it's relevant or irrelevant. The third thing to do is go through all the exam papers and use your notes. This gives you a sort of understanding of the style, or it allows you to notice any patterns in the questions that they can ask. Use your notes as well, because then the topics that you're not as good on, it sort of reinforces the knowledge back in. Use your notes, go through all the exam papers, and the topics that you do really bad on, make sure you revise them again and again so you can improve on all the topics, not just do good on the topics that you're good at. Fourth thing to do is once you've downloaded the specification, once you've made all your notes and you've gone through all the exam papers, you need to draw pictures. Now you might kind of find this a bit childish, but I drew pictures of, for example, the kidney, the brain, and annotated the brain, and then underneath the annotations I wrote, what the cerebellum did, what the medulla oblongata did, what the hypothalamus did, everything like that. So then I coloured the brain in as well, and that, I know it sounds childish, but that kind of reinforces everything back in. It's kind of a fun way and a kind of relaxing way of revising. So yeah, draw pictures on all the topics, not just the brain or the kidney. Like most of the pages, draw pictures. If it's a topic on cloning, draw a picture of Dolly the sheep, and use different colours as well, a lot of different colours. And final thing to do when you've got about 2 weeks left for your exams, get a hold of the CGP revision guide for your exam board and use that for a quick read through the pages continuously. And the reason for that is because CGP simplifies things a lot more than the endorsed books, and that sort of helps with you remembering, because you see different pictures. So those are my tips and advice for biology. I did that for A2 biology and it got me an 8. The only reason I didn't get an A star was because I did really bad in AS biology. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have some more videos coming up soon.